Okay, boys and girls, it's New Year's Day, and we're getting focused. All right. First of all, be aware that Jesus of Nazareth is God, and if that's stupid or horrible to you, go away and come back some other day. You can do research and you can discover that supernatural powers and miracles are happening in the people who are what you would call channeling or in the spirit of Jesus of Nazareth. But here is a reality check. You're in danger. There's two zones in the world. There's the freedom of religion zones and there's the persecution zones. You are born either in the freedom of religion zones or in the persecution zone. In the persecution zone, the Christianity fakers are cut out because they don't join. They know if they join the Jesus team, they might be beaten to death. Their house might be burned down. Okay? Vietnam conflict, Vietnam War. Vietnam War was 11 years. How many United States service people died in 11 years? 75,000. Okay. Richard Wurmbrand was a man who was in prison for 14 years in Romania, did not see the light of day for 14 years. When he came out, he started Voice of the Martyrs. If you don't know Voice of the Martyrs, find it now. Stop everything else. Find Voice of the Martyrs. I don't care if you're not a Jesus freak. It's fascinating. It's stories about people who are so in love with caring for the human family that they're willing to die. Okay, Richard Wurmbrand started Voice of the Martyrs, and in 1 year, on conservative estimate, 11 years, 75,000 people died in the Vietnam conflict from the United States. In conservative estimate, 350,000 people die every year because of their following Jesus. That's a conservative estimate. It could be as close to 500,000. So you're born either in the freedom of religion zone of the world or the persecution zone of the world. And Richard Wurmbrand was asked, if your grandchildren were given the choice to live in a freedom of religion zone or a persecution zone, where would you rather live? And he said to them, that's a difficult question, but I must say that I would rather they live in the persecution zone. Why? Because in the freedom of religion zone, the unclean spirits and the darkness is much more powerful at destroying lives. Now, we're fixing to talk about what's missing from the freedom of religion zone that you're in. This is part 1, New Year's Day. Part 2 is going to get tight.